Your 14-day Canadian Rockies and Vancouver tour begins at home with Titan's VIP home departure service to London's Heathrow, where our airport representatives and Skycap porters will assist you with check-in for your flight direct to Calgary. On arrival, our coach awaits to transfer us to Banff, where over the next 3 days you'll have the opportunity to take a tour of Banff and its lakes, including Moraine Lake and Lake Louise, and the magical Victoria Glacier, all of which offer great photo opportunities. Banff has a reputation as one of the loveliest small towns in North America. Discover it at your own leisure with a trip to the bustling Banff Avenue, or take a gondola ride to the summit of the 7,500-foot Sulphur Mountain and visit the hot springs. After our memorable stay in Banff, we take the Icefields Parkway from Banff National Park to Jasper National Park. This stunningly scenic road links these two great parks, taking you through jagged mountain peaks and high forested valleys while passing emerald lakes, mountain-fed streams, waterfalls and rivers. There may be an opportunity to take an optional ride by Ice Explorer on the Athabasca Glacier, subject to weather conditions. The entire area is the habitat of bighorn sheep, moose, elk, mountain goat and the black and grizzly bear. Turning west, we enter the 4,200 acres of alpine forest that is Jasper National Park, where natural hot springs, whitewater rivers and tranquil valleys greet us at every turn, before heading to Jasper Town and our hotel for the next 2 nights. The following morning is free to relax in Jasper before boarding our coach for an unforgettable sightseeing tour of the limestone gorge of Maligne Canyon and Medicine Lake. This is a lake that, due to a series of underground tunnels, completely drains away occasionally. Next, we visit the rushing Maligne River and one of the most photographed spots in the world, the breathtaking Maligne Lake, largest of the glacier-fed lakes in the Rockies and the second largest in the world. After our stay in Jasper, we travel onwards to the Okanagan Valley, passing the majestic 12,972-foot Mount Robson, the highest peak in the Canadian Rockies, before heading to Kelowna, our home for the next 2 days. Kelowna is the fruit-growing capital of Canada and best known for its orchards, and the area boasts many wineries, presenting an excuse for you to sample the impressive vintages available. Say goodbye to Kelowna's charm as we tour the scenic route to Hope and continue through Vancouver to Tsawwassen, where we board the ferry to the enchanting Douglas fur-lined region of the Gulf Islands to Swartz Bay, where our tour heads for the capital of British Columbia, Victoria. Our hotel, situated in the heart of town, is within easy walking distance of the harbour. The next day, we've included a short city tour of this beautiful city and the world-famous Butchart Gardens, which include rose, Japanese and Italian gardens amidst a riot of colour and fragrance covering 30 acres. Returning to Victoria, our afternoon is free to explore the town, perhaps to soak up some colonial heritage at the Legislative Building, while the evening offers another chance to sample the range of fine restaurants, including fish restaurants, which are in abundance around the harbour. Leaving Victoria behind, we drive to Nanaimo, a deep fishing port and major centre for the forest industry, where we take the spectacular ferry crossing through the Strait of Georgia to Horseshoe Bay. A feeding ground for whales, dolphins, sea lions and birds, the Strait of Georgia is a paradise of small islands with beachfront houses and towering fir trees, some as much as 600 years old. We dock at Horseshoe Bay and continue our journey to central Vancouver and our hotel, our base for the next 2 nights. Your evening is free to enjoy the hotel facilities and the choice of downtown eating places. This city is considered by many to have one of the most spectacular settings in the world. In the foreground, the encircling Pacific Ocean, and as a backdrop, the grandeur of Grouse Mountain. And for natural beauty, there's the splendor of the 1,000-acre Stanley Park. Downtown, the exciting Chinatown, Gastown and Granville Island areas are must-see sights. Finally, experience an unforgettable city panorama at sundown from the Harbour Tower, with its observation deck and revolving restaurant. There's free time on the last morning of our tour before we transfer to Vancouver Airport and our return flight to London Heathrow. where you'll be met by our airport representatives who'll escort you to our VIP transport waiting to take you back home.